Yes, we are.
Okay.
From,
New York State.
I'm waiting for that.
First week in March. Because they lost the first version.
We only have a month left before they go to legislative session, if that has anything to do with it. Hopefully not.
They have been turning those over in a couple of weeks. So when this one didn't occur that way, and I followed up, somebody had misplaced it at the state, because our documentation shows it was delivered
Oh, good.
on March 13th. And so we had to refile and do all of that. I know in confirmation, speaking with her, our representative or our analyst, that she has forwarded it to accounting as of the middle of last week. And we should be receiving our funds within 2 weeks of that date, is what she shared. So,
Good.
towards the end of this week, I'll start getting anxious again.
Well, thank you for following up on
Yeah.
I got a lot of people that are waiting patiently
Mhm.
and sometimes impatiently for those funds.
Sure. Is there anything else for today's meeting?
I'd like to get an update on what's going on with the flights, because it means pretty good.
Sure.
Well, the flights are going well. As you know, Allegiant flights are down as they started May 1st. But those flights, of course, have gone out, the scheduled ones have gone out. SkyWest, they're filling they're not filled, but quite frankly, I believe that they're filling them faster than I expected them to.
Good.
To have 30 and 40, 40 plus people on a plane is pretty good for the first month. In comparison, with Cape Air, we only had capability of 21 max,
Right.
and then to be able to put 41 on a single flight, that's substantial. We're seeing the increase in the parking, because the folks that are coming into the airport are local. They park and stay at the airport rather than being dropped off. They're business people as opposed to vacationers who will get someone to drop them off at the airport. So we do get, the parking lot is not full by any means, but it is staying fuller constantly now. We had a good weekend last weekend with the St. Lawrence graduation on the general aviation side. General aviation is picking up with traffic. So we're seeing more of that now, and that's good.
You did have some nice planes out
There were some monsters
That
out
D5 is
there.
a nice one.
there. That was a nice plane, yeah. It did look good, and actually, I guess it's a good thing that we ran out of fuel.
Well, we didn't quite run out, we had to ration it to make sure we had enough. But with our capacity, we were at capacity on Friday, and there was nothing we could do.
Right.
We couldn't have any more on stock.
And there was not a single place that fit another plane out there. Tom will send you some of those pictures.
Oh, yeah, I'd see
It was just phenomenal, the number of planes that were out there.
Yeah.
I mean, large aircraft, not small,
Right, oh,
little ones
yeah,
that we
you're
see
right.
every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And that one, it got a little stormy in the afternoon, I think. When I was out there, before the clouds came in, they got out of here.
Oh,
Some of them
yes, they all
got it.
wanted out at the same time. And that's not unusual, events like that.
But that certainly looked good for the authority and the community, that you can handle that. And it went so well. I heard others said that we were very accommodating, and the staff did an excellent job, so.
The staff is doing
So
an
thank
excellent
you.
job.
And them for everything that went so well.
They do the work.
They did it very So that's good news. We'll just see our employments, and, will that update be in the next board meeting?
Should be, provided we get the information
Actually reflect the
from.
change in Skywest United?
I've asked to get the information as soon as possible at the end of the month. And I'd have to wait for the airlines to provide it to
Right,
me, but
right.
as soon as I get it, I put it out.
There's a substantial uptick there.
I was out there one night, and, 39 got off the flight from Chicago,
Yeah,
39.
wow.
I didn't know very many people that got off. So, I
They're
don't know where they're
coming
coming from, but
They're
that's
coming
good.
from all over the state,
Yeah,
all over the region.
yeah.
It's a good deal.
Yeah,
it's a
You
good
know, if
thing.
I lived in Tupper Lake, I'd fly out of Argosy.
Mhm. It opens up scenarios that we've never
Yeah,
had an option for.
sure.
Good.
Is there any other business for the meeting?
Only the next date would be the 24th, at what time did you know that?
What works for you, Chris? David, I can do a morning meeting if it works for you.
So we're talking a finance committee meeting, is that correct?
Finance committee meeting, yes?
And the last Tuesday in June,
Say Monday.
Monday.
last Monday in June. Looks like the 24th. Seems to me, David, that I had the idea that later in the day was better for you.
I did, except that week I'm flying out at 3 o'clock, so
Okay, so-
I need to be in the morning if it works.
Let's make it in the morning.
Leaving from here. Maybe you wanna have it at the airport, we can go.
Stephanie's big
So-
office?
Yeah, in my office.
Would something like 11 o'clock work?
Earlier the better,
Okay.
only that way I can get myself organized before I take off.
Why don't?
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, you pick a time then, because.
8, 9 o'clock would be awesome for me, but whatever works for the rest of
8
you
or
guys.
9 o'clock is fine with me.
You too?
Let's do 8 o'clock.
8's perfect.
Is 8 o'clock okay with you? Or is that too early?
That's fine.
Is that for the audit meeting?
Yeah, or for the
For the finance committee meeting,
finance committee meeting?
I would also,
Is that for the auditors?
This is fine for us, but the auditors are coming from Buffalo.
well, I wanted to suggest one thing. If we had the finance committee meeting at 8 o'clock, dovetail a board meeting right after that, because you've already got 3 members here. Round it out, and then have that be the audit presentation. Because it usually takes us about an hour to get through the finance committee meeting for general stuff. What do you think?
Work for you, Chris?
I need to think this through, because if we meet at 8 o'clock, I won't get Pat up before I leave. I'll wait till I get back. But if I don't get back till 11 or something like that, it's gonna be too late for her. What I might do would be perhaps just to absent myself for the 45 minutes it takes to run home, and give her a hand getting up and then come back and join the meeting.
Then why don't we have the board meeting at 11?
That would really work for me.
And you can stay until noonish?
Yeah. Well,
On any day?
yeah.
Okay.
Does that work, or is that kind of close for you? Thank you.
Just have to make sure it's okay with my wife. Whatever.
I hear ya.
I'll have to make it work. But that would rather than it be at 9. We have to be at the finance committee meeting.
So you would rather make it at 9?
Well,
9 to 10?
what
And then the board
what
meeting
you're
at
saying is
11.
having a meeting at 8 and then go home. I mean, I can't get anything done. I wanna
Right,
work a little.
And then at 11, we'll have the board meeting?
yeah,
So finance at 9, board at 11?
I guess.
That works for me.
Okay.
okay. Yes, Anne Marie, that looks good.
Okay. So we'll poll the other members as
Yeah.
well, suggesting an 11 o'clock board meeting on the 24th, 9 AM finance committee meeting on the 24th.
And then by then, we may even know if we have 2 new members,
Mhm.
because the legislature adjourns on the 20th.
Right. You would have, potentially, we could have new board members, but they wouldn't be active board members yet because they wouldn't have gotten their paperwork and taken
Right.
their oath and
Right.
that kind of stuff. But
But
But if
still,
they're
more
more
welcome to
confirmed,
listen in.
you know, they could be
They could be
invited
here.
as
Absolutely.
guests
Yeah.
and get up to speed.
Right.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
good.
This is the best plan I think that we can make. Sort of accommodates our different issues.
To work for you, Steve.
Anything else on the agenda?
No, sir.
In that case, let's adjourn the
Need a
meeting.
motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
And it's a meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Tom, refresh my memory again. How do you spell your last name?